Hey everybody, welcome back to the mess. Got some good news to share finally. I got my YouTube figured out, I think, to get my notifications. So I'll be watching and commenting on a lot more of you guys' videos. I hadn't been fooling with it because every time I try, I couldn't get anywhere. And I figured today I decided I was going to try to sign out of the account and sign back in. And I couldn't find a way to sign out, so I went to Google and asked how to sign out of YouTube on the Android phone. And there isn't really a way without or to go through YouTube. You got to go into the settings to the apps, and what I did was I cleared the cache and cleared the history or the I think it was history or something. There was two things to clear, and it said it was going to erase everything. And I thought, well, what the heck, I can't. It's no good the way it is because I was going to delete the channel and make a new one. So I figured one last thing, I'll try deleting all the stuff. And sure enough, after I deleted everything, I was still signed in, and I started getting notifications and was able to comment and able to like and all that stuff. So that's good news. And on to my projects here. The Bill Coolman's Summit Camaro, the chassis is coming along pretty good. I just put these last bars on the front here, and I'm about ready to put the engine in. Underneath, it's nothing real fancy. I mean, just basically box stock, except for lowering the roll cage. I cut the bottom off of here because with chopping the top on the body, it wouldn't clear, and I'm trying to actually push the chassis up into the body as if it was channeled to make it low. And the body is requiring a lot of modifications. You can see they referred to that as like an El Camino with a camper cap on it. That's kind of what it resembles a little bit. So what I did is I cut the top right there. Wait a minute, let me get something to point with. Cut the top right here, took a little bit off of it. I actually cut these off because the one was bent, the windshield posts, and I made new ones. And I split the roof and widened it because of the way it tapers, it couldn't go straight down. So you can see on the inside where I split it, and I used some straight pins for a reinforcement. And that's all the Frankenstein work underneath. I made these bubbles out of sheet styrene. I made the rear spoiler out of sheet styrene. The front, I think you might have seen before that I closed in the headlights, closed in everything up front. So this is the way the real car was made. So that's what I'm trying to do. I think the windshield will still work, even though I widened the roof. Because of being lower, I think I can just move it up, because it would kind of fall through since from widening the roof. But I believe from a little bit of test fitting I did, I think if I cut the top and just move it up, it'll actually fit. So I'm trying to get the putty work done, and I just added, let me see if you can see, in here, I can't see what I'm looking at hardly. Okay, there we go. I added these as like air deflectors. I saw that the real car has them, so I got to trim them up now and make them fit. And tires and the wheels. I just got done painting the wheels with the chrome paint. It didn't really come out as shiny as I was expecting, but they'll pass. They'll work. I mean, I'm not gonna split hairs here. Then the other project. Oh wait, here's the engine too for the Pro Mod. I lay it down because my hand was shaking. Okay, the 34 Willys. There's the chassis all shortened up. And here's the body. Again, I think I mentioned this before, my bodies require tons and tons of work. So I've been puttying and sanding on that, and it's getting close. I mean, I got more putty here and then the deck lid to sand. But I'm hoping it's soon going to be ready for the final primer. but I can't paint it. I got to cut the hood. I'm not sure where the hole's going to go, but I used a Funny Car kit for the hinge, so that actually just clips on just like the old Funny Cars did. Let's see. Can't see very good. Let me put my glasses on and go behind the camera and put it on. I can't edit anymore with my computer, so I have to do everything on the fly. Okay, here we go. That's the body back on, and it, you know, it tilts. And I decided to go with a Hemi. I wasn't going to, but I just kind of digging through my parts and ended up with this. It was basically a street Hemi, but I chopped the transmission off, chopped down a Lenco, made like a 2-speed Lenco. And this blower, I had bought some things from Flashpoint Resins a while back, and he threw in a couple extras, and this huge blower was one of them. And I don't like blowers personally, but on this car I figured it's okay, you know, it'll work. So I got all that pretty much adapted. And then the scoop that he threw in also as a gift was one of these big ugly Top Fuel type things, and I'm trying to carbon fiber decal it, which is not working too good, but I don't know. I'm going to keep with it and see if it works. It works. If not, I'll just paint it, take the decals off and paint it. But that'll sit on top of the blower towards at the front, you know, kind of like that. So once I get that done, I can set the engine in and figure out where I got to cut the body for it to poke through, and then I can get some paint on it. I have no idea on a color yet, but I do have wheels, which I also just painted those too. I have the, I guess they call them bear claws for the back, and 5-spoke Americans for the front. So I just have to, paint the tires yet. It's going to get these resin tires and these little Moroso front runners. So I'm going to paint them and try to get the wheels on that in the next day or two. And that's pretty much it. So I don't want to make this too long, but I wanted to let everybody know that I'm back into the YouTube with the, you know, getting a notification. So I'll be making some more comments and watching everybody's videos. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.